Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. Oh, this music. The whole game is really quite good. Unfortunately, it's a weird port from PC to PS4. But that's the best part of the music. So the way you play this game, ladies and gentlemen, you have hunters. You outfit them with equipment, various different guns. It's all built in CryEngine. It looks amazing. You can play 3 players, 2 players, or on your own. But what we're going to do... Hello, Spanx. How you doing, my friend? We are going to play a quick play. Now, the way that this works is you get to choose one of these 5 avatars. Let's go with old bandana, hat, long coat. And we're just going to say, do we want a pistol? No. Shotgun? No. A low-grade melee weapon, to be fair. You should start with a low-grade melee weapon because anything else is going to really struggle. Let's just play a quick game of crossplay. So there are 2 different ways of playing the game. Quick play like this, or you play the normal bounty hunt version where you play with 1 or 2 friends in a team. You have to pick up clues and find targets on the map. But this one, there's a little bit of a story to it. Everybody in this game, the hunters all wake up, and in order to save their souls and not fritter away into non-existence, they have to find 4 rifts, close those, and then a timer will drop down, and when the timer reaches 0, you've saved your soul. And then you can use those hunters in the recruitment part of the main game, which becomes very useful, especially if you take out some really interesting weapons. And in this part of the game, I'll go through it a bit more when we get there, it's the only part where you see actual lootable wow, Siri just turned itself on thinking I said, I found this on the web for, is there any park where you can see actual loot and ball? It's an interesting idea, isn't it, I suppose. But yeah, unfortunately, there is always a massive wait. So this is unedited, guys. This is the wait that you will expect. I think on the PC, because the crossplay at the minute is only PS4 and Xbox. But the crossplay with PC would probably get you some matches a little bit quicker. I think the PC game is much more patronized, really, by the players. And it also makes you into the rank that you are, I think, as well. But that's all right. It's not a problem. But that said, it's, you know, it's one of the longest load time games I've seen, and even more so than the most recent Modern Warfare. That was pretty bad, to be honest. But here we go. We're in. A match has been found in Europe, which is where we are. So, okay. Let's fricking do this. And we're not even at the point where you can play the game. There's more loading. There's more loading. Now, the game being built in CryEngine puts a big strain on a PS4, I think, but it handles it pretty well. The way it deals with the audio works. When you find a bit of PvP, hunter versus hunter, real player versus player, that becomes, you know, you are literally going to win if you've played the game more than the other people. It doesn't matter what items you have. If you've played the game more, you're going to be able to deal with the situation better. The way the map works is cool. There's been a recent update with a few quality of life improvements, but also making the console versions crossplay, which I think was necessary, just because I don't think there's been a huge uptake in the game, which is strange, really, because it is actually totally unique in what is on the current gen consoles at the minute. It is very... It's like a cross between a jump scare game like PUBG and God knows what else. So here we are. We're on the floor. Thankfully, it's daytime. Rise up, damned soul. So the first thing we do is we look at the map. We're pointing up there in the blue, so we're going to head to Scupper Lake, which is that way. And everything makes noise. Things fly off in the distance. All kinds of things happen. Those birds, if I get too close, they'll fly off and make a load of noise and alert people to my positions. Now these people here are just normal grunts. Let's just kill some of them so you can see what's going on. Whoa, it's bloody loud, isn't it? Yes, it is. So everything makes noise, which is just really weird, but good. Obviously, if you crouch, you make less noise. The terrain looks beautiful. You see, that's a monster in there. They're called water dwellers. They're absolutely horrific. They chase you if you get in the water. So steer well clear of those. Put that horse out of its misery. Sorry, dude, but otherwise you're going to make a lot of noise. Now you hold down R1 and it shows you that where that blue stuff is where the rift is that I need. See that lady over there? The lady over there. What the frick? Now I want a gun, really. Where is the thing? Oh, you see, it gets thing. I've got to really try and get to that woman because she'll fire a load of like bees at you and they kill you, which is horrific, obviously. But you've just got to be careful because everything will attack you. These are just... I missed him. I did not miss him. These are just grunts, sort of thing. That's a health kit. Now these are the upgrades. You only find these in the quick play. These little boxes with a cross on. You don't get them anywhere else. Now hopefully we can actually find a decent gun. What else is up here? Choke bomb. Okay, we'll have it. We'll have it. You can pick up a load of melee items as well. I can hear stuff over there. I don't know if it's a goodie or a baddie, but pretty much everybody's a baddie. So if you, that's barred from the inside. We can't go through. Is this a gun? Can we get a gun? No, we've got some decoy fuses. Fine, fair enough. That gives us ammo if we actually had any guns. Okay, let's just try and kill this horrible woman. Fires all the bees into you. We're not going to be able to do it. So let's do this. Just chuck this dynamite at her. See you later. You are dead. Goodbye. Now that would probably kill us. If we drop onto that, that's not going to kill us. Very nice. Right, where is this thing? Here. Keep going. Ideally, I'd pick up a better gun here. I would like a gun. Anybody? Where's the thing? Right, it's in this really odd sunken room. Really not a very nice place to be. How do we get in here? How you get in here. Okay, right, so this is the rift. You can see up there in the top right it says we've got one little rift closed. Let's see what guns we've got. Frag bomb, we'll have a bit of that. Machete, not interested. And we're going to have a little pistol. Okay, now we need to see which way we need to go. So where the blue things shine, it's telling you where you can go. So I think if we go down that way, that's interesting, or that way. Yeah, I think we go to the Chapelle of Madonna Noire. Now each one of these... Who the hell was moving then? It's me. When you're in the map, it still moves you. That's terrible. Wow, I didn't know that. Oh god, it's extremely terrifying, to be perfectly fair. Ducks, ducks. Okay, let's get the hell out of this. Just wading through swamp is just horrific. Right, here we are. We're almost at the chapel. Okay, where's the chapel? Here we are. The chapel is here. There should be one of these rifts in here. Now, the way that this plays, there should be some more real people. There you go. That shot off in the distance was another real player. They're the only ones who can fire guns. Okay, there it is. It's over there. They're getting quite close. Close that down. Let's swap that out. That looks interesting. I don't even know what gun this is. I like the idea of a dynamite bundle. I like the idea of a hive bomb. I don't know what any of this stuff does. We don't need dusters. We've got health and a trap. Let's place this trap down. In case anybody comes through here, they can get trapped up. Ha ha ha! That's what I say. Right, let's just take these guys out with a bit of cavalry saber action. Oh dear, this is bad. Those things are called immolators. As you can see, he set me on fire. You see that little chunk of health at the bottom, in the bottom right, it's got like a burn mark on it. Which means it will stay like that for a while. But it will heal back up to full whack. Okay, let's see where we need to go. We can probably go to Stillwater Bend down there. Where is it? Down there? Dead ahead? Yeah. So let's head down there. That also puts us heading away from the other player that I could hear. Now, the gun we've got isn't... Don't like the sound of dogs. There are monsters in this game called hellhounds, which are horrific. They come in packs. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. But there's quite a lot of, like, hiding you can do and going under stuff. And right, they're just dogs tied up. Stay away from them anyway. Jeez. But it's superbly atmospheric. The game really is. It is great. So there is an actual player over there somewhere. Hello, boys. Okay. Jesus. That dude's bled me up. Now that last chunk of health in the bottom right there, at the bottom... Oh, shit. This is another one of these... I don't really want to give away my position. I did that wrong. Right, she said, when you get poisoned, you're... Ooh, look, there's a rift in here. Brilliant. I didn't even know that was there. I'll take it. What do we got? Compact striker. It's the same thing, but we'll take it. And a hellfire bomb. Yep. Right, where's the next one? Okay, let's just see if we can find another rift. Okay, there's a couple over here. Let's head over. Now the other player I can hear. I don't know if it's 2 or 1 or however many other players, but there are a couple, and the gun I have is appalling. Oh, he's over there. He is actually pretty damn close, I think. See you later, lady. What do we got here? Whoa, Jesus. See, I didn't even know all those people behind me there. Hello, buddy. See you later. Bah! Jesus Christ. Right, I'm getting rid of you as well. I just don't want... Where is the bloody... It's got to go all the way over there. Alice's farm. Now, that can't be right. There must be one around here somewhere. Maybe not. Okay. Well, let's get over there. Now the problem we've got is if I get anywhere near that other hunter and he has a decent gun, it's just end of days. A shotgun in particular will just brutalize you, especially since I'm carrying. They're the dogs. You see the dogs? Pack of dogs over there. Stay the F away, or chuck a big bundle of dynamite at them. See you later, dogs. I'll learn you. Too many times have I been bitten by dogs. What the... Jesus! So there's a baddie in that water. Stay out of it. Ah, right. The other guy is doing it. Doing the biz. Where the... Lady! What the frick is wrong with you? Okay, where's my thing? Right, let's get our rift on. Now, me and Matey Joe really have to sort of find each other. Ooh. What the heck is a quad derringer? I have no idea what this is, but it looks like a tiny little gun that looks wick. Now, you're supposed to go into dark sight and have a look around and see if you can see where anyone else is. Well, there's somebody over there. He's picked that up already, you see. Where may this person be? Now, you're not allowed to leave this circle, the red circle that's appeared. You can't leave that circle. So where is this guy gone? I'm not even sure if I should be trying to find him. I think he's over here somewhere. But because I really don't have any decent weapons whatsoever, certainly no long range ones, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. But I tell you what, it's pretty scary. Just in general. I'm not sure what happened then. I think that guy was like chucking stuff at me. Either way, I saved my soul. So that's what you're supposed to do in the quick hunt. Maybe you're supposed to kill the other person, but I didn't see him. But I'm pretty certain at the end there, he was the one who chucked that like poison bomb, and then I could swear I heard him chuck like a bit of dynamite. So that's why I got the heck of dodge. That's why I got the hell out of there, man. Playing this game on your own at night in the dark with your headphones on is the way to do it. And it is the way to do it. It's great fun. It's got this really awesome like southern kind of bayou feel to it. Even the music. So this is your summary at the end. Tells you what you killed. You get XP and you get the in-game currency, which are the skull points sort of thing. And then that particular hunter, Valerie Grosselin, she's gone up to level 7. Added a little bit to my actual main level. Gives you a couple of bits and bobs what's going on. This is actually the main in-game currency. These things, they're called blood bonds. You can see I've got nearly 1,700 of them up there. This is like your money in-game where you buy items and stuff. So we'll continue with that. Now, when you go to your usual roster of normal game hunters, I have these 5 here. I've actually opened up another slot here. You have to pay to do that. So I've got 6 slots. But I can go to Recruit Hunter, and you see this bit here where it says Sole Survivors. Now we can recruit this lady that we just survived from that game. Now look, she's got Bolt Seer, all these different extra traits. I'll go through that in a sec. But anyway, we're going to hire her, and it says she's free, and she has 6 upgrade points, which is great. Let's do that. So this is the lady we literally just played. And she came out with a Sniper Scopesmith, which is great. And all these different traits allow you to do lots of different things. Reload time for crossbows, conduit, gain a health boost when picking up a clue, and bolt sear, all the things to do with bolts, which is great. Now what we need to do is probably get her onto some kind of crossbow kind of thing, but we'll come to that on another video rata. So what I'm now going to do is just play a normal quick play again. We're going to leave it on totally random, and we're going to put it on, who should we have? This part, the actual skin you use, it doesn't make any, it has no bearing whatsoever. Let's just go with him. Looks a little bit like Bishop from Aliens, a little bit. And as I said, it's much easier for you to start with a low grade melee weapon because it's silent kills and it's 1 or 2 kills. Really is the best way of doing it. But random is random. Let's go random. And we'll kick off another one. So yeah, the game is, you know, it's not a quick play, even though this part is called quick play. It takes you a while to get to grips with how the, that's just my buddy coming online, how the controls work, how the speed of the look axis and the up and down axis, etc. You know, this, I changed it as soon as I start to like Modern Warfare settings where everything is really, really quick. So you can, everything is super twitch. You can just go for it. You try to do this, you won't even be able to kill a grunt in this. You won't even be able to kill anything. It's, you've got to keep it super slow, and it's all about being quiet, waiting, you know. And there is a lot of camping, and especially when you're playing on your own. But it's great. It's a totally different feel, a really different pace of like battle royale games sort of thing. Although, you know, albeit this is objective based, you have certain objectives that you're trying to achieve. But this quick play, it's an interesting way of switching up the game, and then allowing you then to take a character that you succeed with in this portion of the game to bring it through into the main portion of the game. It's kind of cool. But yeah, the maps are very atmospheric, very open, and some of the points of interest are huge, like they're massive forts or castles or a whole town, and it's very non-linear as well. There's a lot of height involved in the game. There's a lot of basements, you know. A lot of the boss levels, they're on at least 3 levels or 4 levels in one little barn or building. But there's a basement, there's a ground floor, there's a first floor. There might even be an attic or whatever. And it gets very, very just terrifying. Really, it gets super terrifying. In fact, I would say. And currently there are 2 maps with different light settings that you can play on. Both around about the same size. They're quite expansive. But when you're playing the main game, which I'll do a video on at another point, when you're playing the main game, the main bounty hunt game, with some friends, it's all tickety-boo until you realise that there's another hunter team quite close by, and then it all just goes. Everything goes to the wind. That everything just goes horrifically wrong. So we've got a crossbow to start with. Have a look at the map. Let's go to Devant Ranch. So every rift is in one of these points of interest on this map, so you'll find one everywhere. Now unfortunately this crossbow is not as good as what I had before, so I've got to be a little bit careful. That's going to have alerted everybody to my presence, as has that horse. See, now this crossbow takes ages to reload. Oh my god. I'm getting shot at. See that? I'm getting shot by a hunter. I can hear him. I'm actually getting shot by another player, which is quite interesting. I can see him, he's there. But I can't hit him from here, he's too far away. Well, that might be him. Oh no, he'll be somewhere now. But because I have no items, all I have is this crossbow. This immediately is a very difficult undertaking. Oh! See that? I fired, but I did not hit him. Well, big, bendy, you did very well. Shooting at me from across the map with a pistol. And there you go. Very odd to find that you start that close to another player in Quickplay. That's not usually the case. But as you can see, if starting with a totally random weapon like that, and you end up starting with a crossbow, which is literally one shot and it takes 6 seconds to reload, you might as well, that's bloody tricky. That's tricksy. You may as well just run to the first point of interest and try and find anything that's better without engaging in anyone. Right, skip that. That one's dead, makes no difference. So, I am going to start with a melee. No, I can't. I'll start with a random. And we'll use the same outfit. Let's do it again. it's actually quite promising that there was another player that close to me at the beginning of that game, because usually you play those quick play matches and there's nobody anywhere. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm pretty certain I got off a crossbow bolt on him at the end there, but apparently not. Apparently not. If that is apparent. So I think while we're looking for the match, we can still have a look around. And the menu system is sort of obviously made for PC, but it sort of works. L1, R1 to go across the top, and then L2, R2 to go across your secondary menus. And we're in. And we're playing on an American server. Okie dokie. If that's what you want, then I'll do it. But yeah, the main game, the main way of playing is with one or two buddies, or randoms. Although at low levels, randoms tend, if they see that you're a new player, they'll just jump back out again. But when you're playing with mates, it gets really frantic very quickly. Especially when you start aggroing lots of different mobs from around, and there are very few numbers of monsters really, with regards to special monsters like that armored thing that we saw, the woman with her head knocked off with a beehive in it, the immolator, the skeleton type dude that blows up. There's another massive one called a meathead, who's blind, but he has these like little worms, little leeches around that if they see you, he'll come after. And if he hits you, it's a one, you're dead, you just die. If he hits you, you die immediately. So, and then you've got all the normal grunts, whether they're carrying, sharp objects or burning torches. You either get set on fire or whatever. And it's cool. You go through all these different houses. You can set off pianos and set off gramophones and set off generators to make them go different places. I think there's going to be a lot coming through the game. Great, we've got a crossbow again. Okay, well, back over to Devant Ranch. That's where we'll go. The exact same game. Look at that. You start with a crossbow. Oh, I mean, it's horrific. It's such a bad starting weapon. Right, let's see who we can see. Try and stay out of sight. The good thing about this is you can actually resupply. I can hear the bees, but why can't I hear the bees? It's actually quite quiet as well, so this other guy shouldn't have known I've shot him. He's having a look though. It's actually not bad. I don't usually spend too much time using crossbows, so it's nice to use crossbows. Where's this other guy gone? He just totally disappeared. Yep, right, there we go. What we got here? Trip mines. These are quite cool. Let's just put them down anyway. Let's put them down anyway. So put them here. Stick them there. And then stick them over here. Oh. Okay, right, so they don't concertina out. I thought they did. Haha, so if I go through that. Hey! There we go. Jesus. Nuts. Wow, that makes a hell of a lot of noise, doesn't it? We got dynamite bundle. I'll take it. Look at this guy. Missed him, apparently. Missed him. I was pretty certain I shot him. Missed him. Great. Hello. Can I try and shoot you? In fact, it's probably best to just do it like that. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Come on! Jesus. It's kind of cool that he dropped a... Where's the rest of me bolts? Where did the rest of me bolts go? Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of this, to be honest. Not a fan of this whatsoever. Hellfire bomb. I'll take it. Right, where's the bloody thing? Just get out of here. Fapping around. Dogs are bad. Sorry, dog. You gotta go. Any more dogs? There's usually not one. See that guy? There's a guy over there. Let's burn him out. Look at that. He shot me with that gun from that far away. Dead. That's the ins and outs of the game, guys. Neither did that guy get burnt nor exploded by the dynamite. Nothing happened, and then he turned around and shot me with a gun that looks like a cigarette. That's the way it works. So that is Quickplay, ladies and gentlemen, on the hunt, called Hunt. Showdown. Maybe that's the wrong consonant. Maybe it's called Hunt. Behodown. I do not know. But when it's on sale, it'll be an idea to pick it up. It's a very interesting game. Very different from the majority of other games that are out there. It is pretty cool. Until next time. Bye bye. Ooh, bad luck. What's that mean?